Okay, hey guys, it's Blake and Janelle again. We finally came up with something to talk about, minus our hairy legs and vampires or something. I don't know. Anyways, we are gonna talk about parents and coming out to parents and coming out to your friends and stuff. Like friends as in coming out as lesbians or
Well, we can talk about that.
transgender.
Well, both, because they're very different. Like, some friends will accept the fact that you're a lesbian or that you're gay,
So we're gonna talk about both.
and then not accept that you're a transgender.
I'll probably talk about transgender, and I'll probably let her take over at the lesbian part-ish. Anyways, when I haven't came out to my dad yet, and I really don't think that I'm gonna, because he still doesn't accept that I'm a lesbian sort of thing, and he, like, doesn't want to believe it. But anyways, I kind of sort of came out to my mom. I've told a couple of you guys that, we've talked about it and stuff. Well, we were riding in the car one day, and we were talking, I was talking about Aiden Mace, if you guys haven't heard of him. Anyways, that's besides the point. We were talking about him a lot, and she goes, well, Sarah, that's my real name, you're not thinking about doing this, are you? And I was just like, well, I don't know yet. And she was just like, oh, Sarah, I don't know if it was a disappointed voice or a I'll love you no matter what voice. I don't know. But technically, I guess I don't know what her reaction is. She hates that I dress like a boy and like everything like that. She bought me like a ton of new girl clothes for like Christmas, and I've only worn them like once. And she's like, how come you're not wearing that stuff that I bought you for Christmas? And I'm like, well, you see. And then that's my story. And with my friends, they don't really understand like the whole process. Like, they're like, hey, you're gonna be the same Sarah sort of thing. Like, they think that I'm still gonna be a lesbian and like in the same body, just dressing like a guy like I do at school. Or well, try to. Anyways. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, but I don't think that they understand like what I'm going through. I don't think any of them understand besides one of my best friends. Well, two of my best friends. But they don't understand, but they're like, hey, I'll love you anyway, sort of thing. But that's it. That's all with my friend's situation. Your turn.
As for coming out as a lesbian or being gay or whatever, my story, since like probably 8th grade, most of my friends knew that I was at least bisexual, and I was okay with that. I definitely leaned more towards girls, but I was okay with leaving my options open. I dated this guy freshman year and sophomore year. We dated for 2 years on and off, and he treated me like shit. It's kind of when I started talking to more girls and
Yay, girls.
leaning more towards the girl thing. And I have this friend, Courtney, and shut up. This kid dated her.
We all love her.
This kid dated her. And I was
Corey.
like, Courtney, who's this new girl you're dating? And she goes, Sarah Wickman. And I was like, okay. So I'm gonna go be a weirdo and go look at her pictures.
She's gonna creep on my Facebook.
And I did, and I was like, oh, she's really cute. And I was like, oh shit, why the hell is she with her? Why? Because Courtney's not a good person. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We dated for like 2 days and she's like, we moved too fast. Even though she asked me out.
On Facebook in a status.
And like, I kissed her like 3 times. That's moving too fast, I guess. Ow! Ow!
He broke his face. But,
My hat's gonna fall off as it's going. Sorry, continue.
And,
Okay.
And, like, and Courtney broke up with Sarah and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna talk to her. So we started texting. Well, actually, she was like, on Facebook, she was like, I had the best Friday ever, and I was like, dun 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 dun. I really wanted to know what was going on, so I was like, girl, let you just talk to me about it. So we started texting, and she had an amazing weekend with an ex of hers.
Yep.
And, like, I kept telling her, I was like, oh, that's cool, you guys are gonna get back together, and in my head, I'm like, oh, shit. Great. Cool beans.
And I didn't know this at the time, because I didn't think that she liked girls, because it said nowhere on her Facebook, so I was like, you know, she's cute, but, you know.
And, like, the ex of hers, I have been friends with for a long time. So then, apparently, that didn't really work out, obviously. And, like, we started flirting a lot.
But Janelle didn't know it, because she doesn't know when people flirt with her, apparently.
I had to ask my brother. I was like, Jordan, come here. And I would show him, like, the text that she would send me. I was like, is she flirting with me?
Actually, I was, like, more of the first person to text you in the first place, because I was really sick when we first started talking, and I was like, oh my god. I was up at, like, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was just like, ugh, Janelle, are you awake? And, like, she texted me in the morning, and then we texted all day, and blah, blah, blah.
Then I boob dialed you.
She boob dialed me, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, what am I supposed to say? That was, like, the first time that we were gonna talk on the phone. And she boob dialed me, and I was, like, freaked out for no reason.
And then I ended up calling her after school.
I pooped my balls. She's got a cute voice. She's freaking out.
You had a cute face.
Thank you.
But then, like, even after we started dating, I was like, yeah, I'm still bisexual. I'm gonna stick with that. And
Change that real quick.
shut up. And I will tell you exactly when I realized that this is the only kid I wanted to be with, ever. It was the first time I came over, and we were sitting on her bed, and we were talking, and I kept looking at her mouth, because that's what I do when I really want to kiss people.
She does, really.
I just sat there, and I looked at her, and then I leaned over and I kissed her. And, like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, a grand total of, like, a millisecond that I kissed her.
No, it was longer than that.
It felt like forever.
It's a good thing sometimes.
I was tripping balls.
We're,
No,
we're
but,
like, really ADD. I'm sorry, guys. We're, like, really, really ADD.
You think about ice cream?
We should get ice cream. Anyways.
But, I kissed her and I was like, oh my god. Stop.
Sorry.
I was freaking out because we had decided that, we weren't gonna start dating or whatever because we were going really fast. Like, I hadn't even met her yet and I had already told her that I was crazy head over heels for her.
I told her that I was in love with her. And we haven't even, like, we didn't even meet yet.
So, it's
And we were, like, talking for, like, 2 days. And, like, then she finally came over. Huh. Good times. Good times.
this is a really long video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to edit this because now it is 10 minutes and 5 seconds and it won't go on.
You don't have to edit it.
It won't go on YouTube. YouTube has a time limit, ding dong.
Well, we better stop this then.
Long story short, I kissed her and I realized that she was the only person I wanted to be with my rest of my life.
He.
Yes, he.
Okay. We'll probably make another video because we got more crap to talk about. Anyways, peace out.